Points bet. Monday and
It's your
Tuesday
fault.
night football picks. All right, let's rip through these then as quickly as possible because you've already picked these before. We got 4 games to go through. Raiders, Browns. You have picked Cleveland previously on this one. A lot has changed, though. We don't know exactly who's going to play, who's not going to play.
I don't know either. We're probably going to hear somewhere here. It's Monday. We're doing this at 1:04 p.m. We're probably going to hear within the next hour whether like guys like Baker Mayfield and some other guys pass their COVID tests. I would think that's going to be breaking news here any moment.
So that would change your pick, clearly, right?
I'm picking Cleveland either way.
Okay.
I am. I'm going Cleveland in the fact that they're home, and I just think the Raiders are a beaten puppy, all right? As far as, like, I don't know if they really believe that they're a playoff football team. And I'm going to play the fact that there wasn't too much of a COVID outbreak on Cleveland's defense, that they cause chaos and issues, and they win an ugly football game. But I'm looking here. Baker Mayfield and Case Keenum, they won't play. So they didn't test negative twice within 24 hours. So they're not playing for sure. I can definitely tell you that.
Vikings at Bears. Previously, you picked the Vikings to win by 4. The line opened at Minnesota by 3.5. It is now 6.5.
And I like the Vikings all the way here.
Staying with that?
I am. I mean, there's nothing here that makes me change this game at all. I do think Justin Fields and that offense will probably make some plays on a not-so-great Vikings defense. But, you know, Bears with some injuries up front and issues there, I just have a hard time thinking they're going to stop the Vikings run game, and you know that when the Vikings can run the ball at all, then it becomes Justin Jefferson in the bootleg game, and they crush you that way.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fun game. I'm taking the Bears to cover, but I like Minnesota 31-27 in this one.
In that previous game, you saw that Cleveland's favored by 3. That line did open at 6.5, but Cleveland's still favored there. In the Tuesday game, Seahawks at Rams, you've picked the Rams by 10.
I did, yeah.
Line opened at 7, and it is still 7 right now.
Yeah, well, I just look at it in Los Angeles. I think the Rams got their mojo back a little bit. I think the way they beat Arizona last week, again, and I know Arizona made some mistakes, but it'll take a little pressure off of them. And, you know, with Matt Stafford, the way he played last week, you know, I think they're out of their funk. I think they got rid of their disease that we talked about early on here. And, yes, Seahawks, pain in the ass. I know they're going to compete, but I have no faith in their offense still. And I know their defense, which is a pain in the ass too, more of a pain in the ass than their offense. They'll hang around, but McVay always seems to have a good understanding of what Seattle's doing. And they just can't – I don't think they can match up with the Rams across the board. That's why I go Rams 31-21, like an ugly 31-21. Probably 24-21 with like 5-6 minutes left in the game, score a touchdown to kind of go up by 10, kind of that way.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
Washington at Eagles, the final game. You previously picked the Eagles to win by 11. The line opened Eagles -4. Now it's Eagles -6.5.
Yeah, and you know,
don't know about the quarterback situation for Washington.
We don't know that. You know, Washington, I do believe, got some of their D linemen back. When I picked this game 28-17, I went, man, Washington's missing the D linemen. They're going to get steamrolled by Philadelphia in this run game. They are going to be back, but it doesn't change my thought overall. It doesn't. I think Philadelphia, again, on the offensive side of the ball, whether it's Hurts or Minshew, they put you in a real bind with how overpowering their offensive line is. Defense, not great, but, you know, Washington offense, not great either. It's not. You know, I mean, run game is good. Heineke makes a few plays, or we go, ooh, wow, but they're just not enough of a machine. You know, they're not. And Curtis Samuel's not totally healthy there. So I just look at the Eagles as being a better football team at this point. They match up pretty good with Washington. I think they win it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.